Breaking news for Social Security, SSI, and SSDI recipients across America. Just hours ago, the House of Representatives passed a groundbreaking and potentially transformative bill that could soon result in not one, but two massive $5,200 payments being deposited directly into your bank account. This initiative is being hailed as the most significant direct relief package for benefit recipients in decades. And what's catching everyone off guard is how quickly it's advancing through Congress. Are you among the millions of Americans who could qualify for this unprecedented double deposit? When might this money realistically show up in your account? And what crucial steps should you take right now to avoid missing out on what could be a life-changing financial lifeline? Stay tuned, because I'm diving deep into everything you need to know about this potential total of $10,400 in aid coming your way. And if you're new here, now is the time to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, because our channel provides the fastest, most reliable updates on benefits, stimulus payments, and financial opportunities that could dramatically affect your financial outlook this year. This historic relief bill, officially titled the Social Security Recipient Economic Support Act, passed the House with surprising bipartisan momentum after weeks of intense back-and-forth negotiations. The legislation is laser-focused on delivering support to individuals receiving Social Security retirement benefits, Supplemental Security Income (SSI), and Social Security Disability Insurance (SSDI), groups who have been disproportionately affected by skyrocketing costs of living, economic turbulence, and inflationary pressures. As outlined in the bill, qualified individuals would be eligible to receive two separate direct deposits of $5,200 each, totaling up to $10,400, an amount that could make a massive difference for those on fixed incomes. What makes this legislative move especially noteworthy is how rapidly it's progressing. In normal circumstances, bills of this size and scope can stall for months, but this one is on a fast track due to mounting recognition of the financial hardships facing seniors and disabled individuals. The Senate is expected to take up the bill within days, and early signals point to overwhelming support, potentially clearing its path to the President's desk for signature without the typical delays. If passed, this would represent a rare moment of political consensus on the urgent need to support the nation's most vulnerable populations. But who exactly stands to benefit? According to the current language of the bill, every person receiving Social Security retirement benefits, SSI, or SSDI as of the first quarter of 2025 would automatically qualify for the full payment amount. In a break from past relief programs, there are no income limits or phase-out thresholds, recognizing that even those with limited supplemental income are experiencing major financial stress. The bill also includes provisions for survivors receiving benefits and certain categories of dependents, although those details are still being finalized. In terms of timing, this is where it gets exciting. Based on recent statements from legislative leaders and SSA officials, the first $5,200 payment could be distributed within 30 days of final passage, with the second deposit arriving approximately 60 days after that. Such a rapid rollout would require an enormous logistical effort from the Social Security Administration, which, according to sources, has already begun preparing for this possibility. If your direct deposit information with the SSA is outdated, this is the moment to act. Ensuring it's current could be the key to receiving your money without unnecessary delays. The driving force behind this emergency legislation is clear. Benefit recipients have been squeezed from every direction. Despite annual cost of living adjustments, many Social Security, SSI, and SSDI recipients report that their benefits no longer cover basic expenses like rent, groceries, medications, and transportation. Data from leading senior advocacy organizations confirms that over 60% of recipients now rely on Social Security for at least half of their income, meaning even small increases in living expenses can have devastating impacts. This bill aims to offer a meaningful financial buffer, helping people catch up on unpaid bills, pay down debts, or simply build emergency savings. A major concern for many is whether these new payments could jeopardize eligibility for other assistance programs. Thankfully, the bill addresses this head-on. The $5,200 deposits would not count as income when determining eligibility for federal aid like Medicaid, SNAP, or housing assistance. Additionally, the payments would not be taxed at the federal level, a welcome departure from the usual treatment of Social Security benefits. That means recipients would receive every dollar without fearing tax bills or benefit reductions. However, state and local tax rules may vary, so always check locally for specific guidance. Payment delivery will follow the same systems used for current Social Security disbursements. If you receive benefits via direct deposit or a direct express debit card, these funds will be added automatically. Paper check recipients will receive physical checks, although processing may take longer than electronic transfers. SSA is emphasizing that keeping your banking details up to date is vital to prevent processing delays. Financial experts are already weighing in on how best to use these potential funds. For those carrying high-interest debt, like credit cards or unpaid medical bills, using this money to eliminate that burden could lead to significant long-term savings. Others might prioritize healthcare expenses, home repairs, or deferred procedures. Many are recommending setting aside a portion for emergencies, especially since so many recipients live month to month without financial buffers. So what would you do with $10,400 in additional support? Another critical element of the bill is the focus on communication and support. The SSA would receive increased funding to expand call center staffing, improve wait times, and enhance website resources, including the development of payment trackers similar to those used during earlier stimulus rollouts. This infrastructure is essential for helping people confirm payment status or resolve delivery issues. On the flip side, scammers have already begun exploiting news of this relief bill, posing as officials and offering fake registration services in exchange for personal details. It's important to remember, no one will call, text, or email asking for your Social Security number, banking info, or payment to process these funds. The process will be entirely automatic, and the only actions you should take are verifying your official SSA account and ignoring suspicious communications. For those concerned about the economic feasibility of this massive payout, lawmakers have included provisions to fund the program without adding to the federal deficit. In fact, some economists argue that the resulting consumer spending will stimulate local economies, offsetting part of the cost through increased tax revenues. Others emphasize that failing to support these communities results in greater long-term social costs, such as increased reliance on emergency health care, housing instability, and deeper cycles of poverty. To prepare now, take 3 key steps. First, confirm your direct deposit details with the SSA. Second, stay alert to fraud. And third, start building a plan for how you'll use the funds wisely. Whether that means paying off debt, buying essentials, or saving for the future, having a strategy will help you make the most of this rare opportunity. The bill now moves to the Senate, and though minor changes may occur, the core structure, two $5,200 payments to eligible recipients, appears to be firmly in place. Once passed, the differences will be reconciled before final signing by the President. Based on current momentum, this could happen in mere weeks. Community groups nationwide are gearing up to assist recipients, creating educational materials and offering one-on-one help to ensure every eligible person understands how to receive and manage their funds. These local support efforts will be critical in helping seniors and people with disabilities navigate the rollout. As always, we're here to keep you fully updated every step of the way. The legislative landscape can change quickly, and this developing situation demands close monitoring. We'll be tracking every movement and sharing updates in real time. What can you do right now? Make sure your information is current, beware of scams, develop a budget, and stay informed. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and share it with anyone you know who relies on Social Security, SSI, or SSDI. Drop a comment with your thoughts or questions, and I'll cover them in upcoming updates. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Staying ahead of developments like this is more important than ever. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.